friends, welcome to all you scholar classes. So today I will be taking the second part of fifth chapter, that is from class 6 science CBSE board, separation of substances. If you will go in my part 1 video, you will see that I have discussed about a substance. It is made up of pure and mixture, pure substance and a mixture. And after that, in mixtures we have discussed about heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture. We have also seen what are impurities, okay? And we have seen different methods of separation, how we can separate these impurities, okay? What basically separation is, and we have seen the methods of separation, because those impurities which are useless, which are harmful for a substance, need to be separated, okay? So we have discussed lots of methods of separation. In my last video, we will go, I have discussed the methods of separation. That have been discussed are, the first one is hand picking, okay? This is a very common method. Usually your mother used to pick the impurities by her hand, that is a hand picking method. Then the next one we have discussed is threshing, okay? And winnowing, we have discussed about winnowing also, okay? So we have discussed these three methods. Today we are going to discuss about sieving, okay? We will discuss about sedimentation, decantation, okay? Decantation, and also about filtration. So you can see that there are lots of methods of separation. Evaporation is there, condensation, okay? So like this, if you are going to see, there are so many methods of separation. Out of this, we have already discussed these three in my first part of the video. Rest will be discussed. So I would like to tell you that these are single one methods, but sometimes what happens, one method is not sufficient for getting the whole substance to be separated, the whole impurities or some substances to be clean. So for that we need more than one method. We use more than one method to separate a substance. So we shall be discussing that also. Okay, so let's start with sieving. So we have seen a lots of methods, this hand picking, threshing, okay, winnowing. But what happens sometimes, even after the seed grains have passed through these stages of threshing and winnowing. Suppose a seed grain is there whose threshing has been done, whose winnowing has been done, okay? For details you can refer the previous video. But still what happens, the husk, okay? The husk, I have already told it is done with the help of a sieve, and that method of separation is called sieving. Okay? So होता क्या है, जब जो आपके सीड ग्रेन्स होते हैं आप उनको थ्रेशिंग और विनोइंग मार्केट से सेपरेट कर लीजिए, बट स्टिल हर्ष इज बीन अटैच्ड टू इट, हर्ष रह जाती है, या कभी कभी उन सीड ग्रेन्स के साथ स्टोन्स रह जाते हैं या कुछ डर्ट्स रह जाती है सीड ग्रेन के साथ. So you can't eat those type of seed grains. So what we do, we need to separate these husks in the stones or in dirts को हम separate करते हैं किससे? With an instrument called sieve. sieve से separate करते हैं और उस method को क्या बोलते हैं? sieving. That method is called as sieving. So a very good example I am going to tell you, which your mother usually do at home, is that you must have seen that when your mother prepare some food using a flour. Okay, what did she do? She takes the flour in a sieve, she just do a sieving, and you will see what? She removes all the impurities get collected on the sieve, and the material that is to be used, that is the flour, gets out of the sieve and is collected on a paper or a plate. So that is a very common example. आपने अपने घर पे मदर को देखा होगा कि जब उनको फ्लावर लेती हैं, वो आटा लेती हैं और ऐसे सीव से ऐसे चलाती हैं, तो जो डर्ट है या जो स्टोन है या जो अनवांटेड पार्टिकल्स हैं वो सीव के ऊपर रह जाते हैं. बाकी जो रेस्ट पार्टिकल्स होती हैं वो फ्लावर की जो कि इनको यूज़ करना है वो या तो प्लेट में कलेक्ट करती है या किसी पेपर में कलेक्ट करती है. So that method is what? It's a sieving method. Okay? So it is a very common method used at home. But at home what happens? Your mother have got a small quantity of flour that she wants to clean, but at higher level, when the whole seed grains that the farmers have cut need to be cut, let's see what we do. So sieving, we can say, is a method of separation in which mixture is passed through a sieve and the impurities get collected on a sieve. Okay? So sieving is a method of a separation of a substance in which the mixture is passed through a sieve. The bigger particles, usually the impurities, do not pass through this filter of that sieve and they remain on the sieve. They get collected on the sieve. Okay? So sieving allows the fine flour particles to pass through the holes and the impurities can be collected above and the fine pure particles collected below. Okay? So sieving is used when the component of the mixtures have different size. Okay? जो दो mixtures हैं उनके components की size different होनी चाहिए. अगर same size होगी तो sieve के through पूरे particles, पूरे जो substance है वो pass out हो जाएंगे. Okay? So let's see some key features about sieving. So sieving is a method. Okay? You can also do this method at home. Just go and ask your mother for a sieve and see how this sieving or method of separation works. usually the impurities do not pass through the sieve. Okay, or the remains is hence the remaining is being collected on a paper or on a is being collected on a paper or a plate. Okay, so sieving allows the fine flour particles to pass through the holes and it can be collected on a paper or a plate on below. Now this method is used, sieving is used when components of a mixture have different sizes. Okay, is used when components of a mixture have got different sizes. Okay, okay, so this was about sieving. Sieving is a method of separation in which mixture is passed through a sieve. An instrument group that is called sieve. The bigger particles, usually the impurities, do not pass through the sieve, and the remaining are being collected on a paper or a plate. Sieving is used when components of mixture have got different size. अगर same size के होंगे components तो सारे sieve के through pass हो जाएंगे, या अगर bigger size के होंगे तो सारे sieve पे ऊपर collected हो जाएंगे. And these sieves they come of different sizes. Okay, कोई sieve के जो holes होते हैं that are very minute holes. Sometimes these sieves have a little bigger hole, sometimes more bigger. So these sieves they are found of different sizes according to the requirement. If you want to stain a flour, you have to use a smaller holes sieve. If you have some pulses and other grains, you need some bigger. Okay, so this sieving was there. Let's see some of the examples where this sieving is being used. So in our flour mill, if you will go in flour mill, the husk and the stones are retained, or you can say they are removed from the wheat before grinding it. जब आटा बनता है तो आटे के पहले क्या करते हैं, जो गेहूं होता है उसमें से जो husk रिमूव होता है या उसमें जो stones होते हैं उनको रिमूव किया जाता है, तब wheat को grind करके आटा बनाते हैं. Okay, so before grinding, sieving is done just to remove all the husk or just to remove all the these stones that are present in a wheat. Okay, so usually a bag full of wheat is poured on a slanting sleeve is there, that is a bigger size sleeve, not the one that your mother uses at the home. So a bag full of wheat is just poured on that slanting sleeve, and the sleeves removes the pieces of the stones, the stalks and the husk that may remain attached to the wheat after threshing and winnowing. Okay, so सबसे पहला यूज जो है sieving का कहाँ पे है? In flour mills. Okay, next what where these sieving मिल्स। ओके, तो फ्लोर मिल्स में क्या होता है, जो वीट आती है, दिस वीट इज हैविंग व्हाट, it is having some stones with it, it is having some husk. Okay, wheat husk plus stones. ठीक है, wheat के साथ husk plus stone होता है। जब विनोइंग और थ्रेशिंग भी कर लेते हैं तभी ये husk और stone रिटेन हो जाते हैं। तो फिर क्या करते हैं, इस wheat को bag full of wheat is poured on a slanting sleeve, slanting sleeve होती है, उस पे डाल दिया जाता है। ठीक है, पूरे बैग को ही डाल देते हैं। तो अब क्या होगा, जब wheat along with these husk and stones is poured on a slanting sleeve, so this sleeve is going to remove, okay, the sleeving process will remove all the husk. These stalks are also sometimes present, that is being removed, and the stones. Okay. Now the remains of the wheat is collected. Wheat is collected and then grinding of wheat is done. Okay, this wheat is being grinded, so this grinding of wheat is done. Okay, so you can see that wheat is taken along with this husk and stone, bag full of wheat is poured in a slanting sleeve. Sleeving process will remove all the husk, all the stalks and stones, and wheat is selected, that is a fresh pure wheat which is not having husk and stones, and then the grinding of wheat is being done. Okay, and next example 2, at construction site. Construction site, seeding is very common. Construction site में क्या करते हैं, on sieve, sand is taken along with some stones may be there, some pebbles may be there. Okay, so जब इसको sieve पे लेते हैं तो sand is collected, sand is being collected below. ओके, और ये जो आपके पेबल्स हैं और ये स्टोन्स हैं जो स्लीव के ऊपर रह जाएंगे. ओके, सो दिस वाज अबाउट स्लीविंग. नाउ लेट्स सी सेगमेंटेशन, डिकेंटेशन एंड फिल्ट्रेशन. ओके, so now the next method of separation which I am going to deal with is segmentation, decantation and filtration. Okay, this is the fifth method, segmentation, decantation, okay, and filtration. Segmentation, decantation and filtration. So sometimes what happens, it is not possible to separate components of mixture by using winnowing, by hand dipping. Okay, so for example, there may be some lighter objects that you can't dip by hand. Okay, like some dust particles, some soil particles in the rice and pulses. Okay, then a method comes, that is a segmentation, decantation and filtration. So now the question is, how those such impurities, that is the small impurities, the dust particles, the soil particles, that can be separated the impurities along with water. Okay, so that is also a method of sedimentation and decantation. Okay, normal आप देखेंगे अपने मदर को जब भी वो राइस कुक करने जाती है, what she do? She takes the rice in a bowl or in a some container. She pours water in it. After some time, when the rice gets settled down, you will see that water is above, and in that some dust particles may be there. She will just tilt the vessel and she will pour out all the water in which the dust particles, the soil particles, the sand, and these they are going to be, or the dirty water is going to be poured out, and the remain of pulses and rice remains in the container or vessel. Okay, now here comes first thing, that is sedimentation. जब आपकी मदर ने इस कंटेनर में क्या किया, पल्स को रखे और या तो राइस को रखे, और थोड़ी देर के बाद when she leaves से वाटर का लेवल ऊपर है, डस्ट पार्टिकल्स ऊपर है, और राइस जो है कि नीचे सेडिमेंट हो जाती है. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाट सेडिमेंटेशन. जो नीचे आ गया, जो नीचे लोअर पोर्शन में आ गया, बॉटम पे वो क्या है, सेडिमेंट्स. ओके, सो व्हेन द हार्डियर कंपोनेंट्स इन अ मिक्सचर settles at the bottom of a vessel, when water is added to it, the process is called sedimentation. Okay, in this separation of solid is done from a liquid that does not dissolve in a liquid. Okay, separation of solid that do not dissolve in a liquid. Okay, so what is sedimentation? When the heavier components in a mixture settles at the bottom of a vessel when water is added to it. Okay, when the heavier component of a mixture or of a substance, also you can say, components of a mixture settles down. Okay, it is going to be settled down of the vessel when water is poured or when water is added. Okay, इसको क्या बोलेंगे? The process is called sedimentation. क्या है sedimentation? When the heavier components of a mixture settles down of the vessel when water is added to the process is called sedimentation. And when do we follow this method of separation? Sedimentation is done when we want to separate the solid that does not dissolve in liquid. Sedimentation is used when we have to, okay, when we have to separate a solid that does not dissolve, that does not dissolve in a liquid. अब क्या है, अगर आप ऐसी कोई सॉलिड लेते हैं जो लिक्विड में डिसॉल्व हो जाती है, तो ऑब्वियस है कि इट इज गोइंग टू बी मिक्स्ड इन अ वाटर, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू सेटल डाउन. अभी आप शुगर को ले लीजिए वाटर में, तो क्या होगा, शुगर तो डिसॉल्व हो जाएगा वाटर में, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू सेटल डाउन. तो ऐसे सॉलिड्स को हम नहीं सेपरेट कर सकते हैं सेडिमेंटेशन से. ओनली दोज सॉलिड्स दैट डू नॉट डिसॉल्व, दैट डज नॉट डिसॉल्व इन अ लिक्विड can be separated through a method of segmentation. Okay, so this is segmentation. I will be drawing a, suppose this is a container, you take water. Okay, now what you need to do, just add a mixture. After some time what you are going to see, that these sand, they are going to settle down. Okay, so here you can see that at the lower level there will be the sand that has been settled down, and above the water is there. Okay, तो sedimentation में क्या होता है कि the heavier components of a mixture settles down. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या देखेंगे कि sand particles जो है वो settle down हो गया. Okay, when water is added to the process, and water की जो layer है that will be above this sand. Okay, so the process in which insoluble impurities settle down. This is not soluble. The sand particle is not soluble in water, so it is going to settle down at the bottom of the liquid. Okay, so these particles that have settled down, they are called as sediments. इनको क्या बोलेंगे? जो नीचे settle down हो गए उनको हम बोलते हैं sediments. Okay, so bottom of a liquid, they form the sediment. Okay, so here we can see in this is a very good example, because sand do not mix with water. So after some time you are going to see that this sand, it forms a bottom layer. It is going to settle down, and that is called, the layer that has settled down is called sediments. Okay, और जो ऊपर वाली लेयर हो जाएगी वो वाटर की लेयर हो जाएगी. Fine. So if we talk about the example that sedimentation can be seen if we want to separate grains from dust and soil. Okay, so dust और soil को अगर separate करना है तो sedimentation use होगा. या if we want to obtain clear water from muddy water, so sedimentation, mud is going to settle down, water, clear water वो ऊपर हो जाएगा. Okay, so this is about sedimentation. Okay, next we shall see about decantation. So next you can see decantation. So what happens in the decantation? As we have seen that when we have taken a beaker, okay, the sand particles have settled down, the water is above it. This is a beaker. Okay. Now what we need to do, we will tilt this beaker. We are going to tilt it like this. And we will take some container. Okay, suppose this container we have taken, and what we are going to do, the upper layer of water we are going to pour in another vessel. Okay, in another vessel the upper layer of water we are going to pour, and the sand is going to remain at the bottom itself only. Okay, so this is called as decantation. What is decantation? Decantation में हम क्या करते हैं? हमने देखा sedimentation में क्या हुआ था कि जो sand की layer है या कोई भी जो heavier particle होगा, which is called as sediments. Okay, the heavier particle वो क्या होगा? वो settle down हो जाएगा. It is going to settle down here. Okay, अब हमने क्या करना है? इस beaker को थोड़ा सा हमने tilt किया और एक अनदर वेसल में जो ऊपर हमें वाटर की लेयर मिली थी उसको हम निकाल लेंगे. तो इससे क्या होगा? ये सैंड इसमें रह जाएगा आपके बीकर में, और जो दूसरा कंटेनर आपने लिया उसमें आप वाटर को पोर कर सकते हो. तो बोथ आर गोइंग टू बी सेपरेटेड लाइक दिस. सो दिस मेथड that we are taking out this from beaker to the another container, this method is pouring को क्या बोलते हैं? Decantation. Okay, so what is decantation? when the heavier particles have settled down, the clear water or a liquid, any liquid it can be, or it can be a clear water that forms the upper layer. It is forming the upper layer. That is moved. This water is being moved to another vessel. Okay, without disturbing. अच्छा, one thing we need to remember that we need to disturb the beaker. If you are going to shake it, वो वापस से मिल जाएंगे sand or water. So you need not to disturb them. Without disturbing, you have to pour the settled. You need not to disturb the settled sediment. That is, here we have taken sand and we have to pour it in another vessel, and that is called decantation. Okay, so what is decantation? When the heavier particles have settled down. Okay, here you can see the heavier particle is a sand and it has settled down, and the liquid or a water or liquid forms the upper layer, forms the upper layer. Okay, so here you can see, here we have taken water, so this water is forming the upper layer. Okay, now we have to transfer, or we have to move, the liquid into another vessel without disturbing the sediment. Okay, we have to move the liquid, that is, we are going to move the water into another vessel without disturbing the sediment. Okay, and this process is called decantation. This process of transferring the liquid from one vessel to another is called decantation. Fine. So we have to move the liquid into another vessel without disturbing the sediment. This process of transferring the liquid from one vessel to another is called as decantation. Okay, so this technique can be used to separate two liquids. If there are two liquids, we can separate them from each other, but those two liquids should be immiscible liquid. Immiscible liquid means कि वो दोनों लिक्विड एक में डिसॉल्व नहीं होने चाहिए. ऐसे दो लिक्विड्स हों जो एक में नहीं डिसॉल्व होते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, वाटर इज अ लिक्विड, oil and water. So we know that oil is a liquid and this water is also a liquid. ठीक है? But these two liquids are immiscible liquid, means they are not going to mix. Not going to mix. ये लिक्विड मिक्स नहीं होंगे. जब आप ऑयल को वाटर में डालोगे तो आफ्टर सम टाइम्स व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू ऑब्जर्व दैट दिस ऑयल फॉर्म्स अ लेयर ऑन द वाटर. ऑयल एक लेयर बना लेगी वाटर पे, बल्कि ऑयल वाटर में डिसॉल्व नहीं होगी. सो दीज बोथ आर व्हाट, दे आर नॉट अ मिक्सेबल लिक्विड, सो दे आर अ इमिसिबल लिक्विड. तो इस टाइप के जो लिक्विड्स होते हैं उनके लिए डिकेंटेशन हम यूज कर सकते हैं, जो दो लिक्विड एक दूसरे में डिसॉल्व नहीं होते हैं. तो ऑयल है, वाटर है. ओके, सो इफ वी टेक वाटर एंड ऑयल, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन इफ वी mix such liquids? So if we allow it to stand for some time, what we are going to see, they form two separate layers. Oil is forming a separate layer, water is forming a separate layer. Okay, so the component that form the top layer can be separated by a method of decantation. Okay, so oil and water can be separated by this process. So if you are being asked for example of decantation, the best example is oil and water, and also you can, if you are asked about liquid and liquid, two liquids and one solid and one liquid, then sand and water, mud and water, these are a good example. You can also take chalk also. Chalk is also a good example. Chalk also does not dissolve in water. So if you keep, when you put chalk in a water and you keep them still for some time, the layer of the chalk is going to be formed at the bottom, और top layer का जो पानी है उसको आप दूसरे वेसल में आराम से निकाल सकते हो without disturbing the mixture. So that is going to be, that process is going to be decantation. Okay. So next we are going to see filtration. Okay. So we have seen that कि sediments नीचे बैठ गए, तो उस प्रोसेस को हमने बोला सेडिमेंटेशन. अब सेडिमेंट्स को बैठने के बाद जो ऊपर का लिक्विड है उसको हम दूसरे वेसल में ट्रांसफर करते हैं, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डिकंटेशन. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट इज फिल्टरेशन. ओके, सो फिल्टरेशन में क्या होगा? ओके, अब क्या होता है कि जब आप डिकेंटेशन के थ्रू अपर लेयर वाले लिक्विड को दूसरे वेसल में निकाले, तो समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस कि कभी-कभी कुछ पार्टिकल्स आ जाते हैं आपके नीचे के भी, या कभी-कभी पूरा लिक्विड हम नहीं निकाल पाते हैं बिकॉज द पार्टिकल्स स्टार्ट टू कम. ओके, सो देन अ मेथड कम्स दैट इज कॉल्ड एज फिल्टरेशन. सो फिल्टरेशन इज अ प्रोसेस थ्रू व्हिच द स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स like the dirts etc that cannot be separated from a solution, okay, and making the solution pass through a medium that is a filter paper. Okay, जब ये small particles रह जाते हैं इसमें किसी भी solution में, तो हम उस solution को pour जब करते हैं, decantation वाला ही method है, हमें liquid को ही निकालना है, separate करना है, लेकिन क्या है कि वो एक मीडियम के थ्रू होके जाएगा, और उस मीडियम को हम क्या बोलते हैं? इसका फिल्टर पेपर. फिल्टर पेपर के थ्रू हम लिक्विड और इसको लिक्विड और सॉलिड या टू लिक्विड्स को हम क्या करेंगे? फिल्टर करेंगे. द फिल्टरिंग इज डन थ्रू अ फिल्टर पेपर. ओके, सो द मीडियम इज सच दैट only liquids are able to pass through this filter paper, okay, because it has got very tiny pores. तो filter papers में क्या होते हैं? बहुत tiny pores होते हैं, तो it is going to allow only liquid to pass through it. So it allows only liquid to pass through it. So filtration is the process of passing the mixture through a filter to remove the solid particles from the fluid components of the mixture. Okay, so what is filtration? Filtration is a process passing the mixture through a medium, and that medium is the Okay, this is done for what? To remove the solid particles or small dust. To remove the solid particles, okay, from the fluid components, from the fluid components, and a clear liquid is obtained. Okay, इसको क्या बोलेंगे? Filtration. So filtration is a process of passing the mixture through a filter paper to remove, this should be 2, to remove the solid particles from the fluid components and to get and a clear liquid is obtained. Okay, so this is what? This is filtration. Now I shall be telling you some examples where this filtration can be applied. Filtration can be applied to separate solid particles of pulp and sheets from the fruits and vegetables before drinking it. Okay, तो आपने देखा होगा कि जब आप जूस निकालते हो तो what we do, we need to filter the pulp, जो गुद्दे होते हैं जूस के, वेजिटेबल्स के या फ्रूट्स के, उनको, और जो शीट्स हैं उनको हमें स्टेन करना होता है, उन्हें हमें निकालना होता है. Then only we can drink the juice. Then only we can get a clear liquid. Okay, pulp के साथ तो जूस नहीं कोई पी सकता ना. So the filtration can be applied to separate solid particles of pulp and sheet from the fruits and vegetables before drinking it. Excuse me. Then the second method of filtration is used in the process of preparing cottage cheese. Cottage cheese means जो घर पे आप पनीर बोलते हो जिसको, that is cottage cheese. तो उसके लिए क्या होता है? You might have seen sometimes your mother making paneer. What she does, she puts few drops of lemon juice in a milk. Okay. The milk that is boiling, and she adds a few drops of lemon juice in it. What you are going to see, you will see that these it gives a mixture of particles of a solid paneer and a liquid. Okay, a solid paneer is there and a liquid. So the paneer is then separated from that liquid using a filter paper. For that you can either use a fine cloth, can also be used, or some stainers can be used. So that is just a filtering. Okay. After that, the third example you can take is if we pass muddy water through a fine filter, what we are going to see, we can notice that these muds, they get on the filter paper and the water passes down. Okay, so these are the examples of filtration. So if you are being asked in the examination to explain filtration along with examples, so you should mention all these 3 examples. Okay, so the first example is filtration can be applied to separate particles. Where it is applied? To separate particles of pulp and sheets of fruits and vegetable juices. ठीक है, वेजिटेबल और फ्रूट के जूसेस जब बनाते हैं तो उनके जो शीट्स हैं, उनके जो पल्प है, उनको सेपरेट करने के लिए वी नीड सेपरेट पार्टिकल्स ऑफ पल्प एंड शीट ऑफ फ्रूट एंड वेजिटेबल जूसेस बिफोर ड्रिंकिंग देम. Okay, the second good example is for making the cottage cheese, that is a paneer. In making of cottage cheese, that is paneer, in this the liquid, the solid paneer Next, if you see the third one, it is that third example is if we want to separate muddy water, to separate muddy water. Okay, so mud is collected on the filter paper. Mud is collected on the filter paper and the water is passed through either the strainer is being used or some material. Okay, so these are three good examples. The first one is in case of juices, vegetable and fruit juices. In second cases when we are making cottage cheese, and the third example is to separate muddy water. Okay, so this was how filtration is done. Now I will be telling you an activity in which we are going to see all the three processes, that is segmentation, then after that decantation is done, and after that filtration is being done. Okay, so let's see an activity, how these three processes can be shown through an activity. So here you can see we are going to do an activity. In this activity what we are going to do, we will mix some soil to water in a glass. We will just take a glass and mix some soil and water in it. Let this mixture stand for an hour. Leave it for an hour. What observation you are going to see? After some time you will see that the soil gets settled down at the bottom of water. जो soil की layer है वो क्या होगी? Water bottom में water above the soil आ जाएगा और bottom layer जो है वो soil की बन जाएगी. Okay, so as I have already told you about segmentation, तो ये जो process हुआ जिसमें कि soil settle down हो गया at the bottom of a water, this process is called sedimentation. Okay, इसी को हम sedimentation बोलेंगे. Okay, so I will be showing you in the figure. So just look at this figure. This is a glass we have taken. In this a mixture of soil and water is there. Okay, अभी यहाँ पे soil और water mixed है. अब इसको हमने half an hour के लिए ऐसे ही छोड़ दिया. तो what we are going to see, these soils they are going to settle down at the bottom. अब हम क्या करेंगे, जो undissolved material है, that is कि soil की layer तो नीचे हो गई, water ऊपर आ गया, तो we are going to separate this water into another glass. एक दूसरे glass में हम इस water को separate कर लेंगे. So separating two components of a mixture by segmentation and decantation. जो पहला process हुआ जिसमें soil settle down हुआ, वो उसको क्या बोले, सेडिमेंटेशन. दूसरे प्रोसेस में जो सॉइल सेटल डाउन है और वाटर को हम ट्रांसफर करते हैं एक और ग्लास में, उस प्रोसेस को हम बोले डिकेंटेशन. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, सो नाउ स्लाइटली टिल द ग्लास विदाउट डिस्टर्बिंग द वाटर एज आई हैव शोन यू इन द फिगर दैट यू हैव टू स्लाइटली टिल द ग्लास. ओके, and you do not have to disturb the water. So let the water from the top flow into the glass. Okay, glass में pour कर लीजिए उस water को. So इस process को क्या बोले, decantation. Okay, this process is called as decantation. Okay, now next we are going to see, if you see here, so we have poured that water in the another glass. Now the question is that is the water in the second glass still muddy or brown in color? Okay, the water that you have poured in the second glass, this one, you can see it is still somewhat muddy or brown in color. We know that the color of a mud is brown. So next what we are going to do, now filter it. What we have to do? We have to filter that water. Because it is still muddy. Okay, so for filtration, the first thing we need to do that we need to fold a filter paper to make it a cone. So for that, just take a round filter paper, make it in a semicircle form, and then make a cone like this. Okay, so folding a filter paper to make a cone. Next, what you have to do, just you have to take a clamp or a stand. Here you can see there is a clamp or a stand on which you have to take a cone, and in which you have to fix this filter paper that you have prepared here. Okay, इस कोन में आप फिल्टर पेपर को डाल देंगे, ठीक है, और नीचे एक सेपरेट दूसरा ग्लास रखेंगे यहाँ पे, या बीकर जो भी आप यूज कर रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे फिल्टरेशन ऑफ दैट डिकेंडेटेड सोल्यूशन इज डन यूजिंग अ फिल्टर पेपर. जो डिकेंडेशन के थ्रू हमें जो सोल्यूशन मिला था, मीन्स कि जो लिटिल ब्राउन था या थोड़ा मडी था, उसको फिल्टर करेंगे. ओके, सो नाउ लेट अस ट्राई फिल्टरिंग द वाटर थ्रू अ पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ. You can also use a piece of cloth, and if you are not having a piece of cloth, you can use a filter paper also. Okay, so sorry, if you are not having a filter paper, then you can use a piece of cloth, and that cloth should be such that it is having a very small holes. Okay, not a bigger hole. So in a piece of cloth, small holes or pores remain in between the woven threads. Okay, threads के बीच में उनके small holes होना चाहिए. ये नहीं कि बहुत लार्ज होल्स वाले आप क्लॉथ ले लीजिए, तो यू कैन नॉट पोर दोज स्मॉल मडी पार्टिकल्स. ओके, सो दीज पोर्स इन अ क्लॉथ कैन बी यूज्ड एज अ फिल्टर पेपर. अगर आपके पास फिल्टर पेपर नहीं है तो दीज क्लॉथ्स कैन ऑल्सो बी यूज्ड एज अ फिल्टर पेपर. ओके, so next what we have to do that if the water is still muddy, impurities can be separated by filtering that is even small pores. जो भी small pores के या तो cloths आप यूज करिए या filter paper यूज करिए, उसके थ्रू आप इसको further filter कर सकते हैं. Okay, so the filter paper is one such filter that has very fine pores in it. Okay, so what is the advantage of using filter paper? Filter paper is one such filter that has got very fine pores in it. फिल्टर पेपर में क्या होता है, ये एक ऐसा फिल्टर है जिसके जो पोर्स होते हैं दैट आर वेरी फाइन, बहुत फाइन पोर्स होते हैं उनके. तो होता क्या है कि इन फाइन पोर्स के थ्रू लिक्विड या वाटर जो भी लिक्विड है वो तो पूरा पोर आउट हो जाएगा, एकदम आराम से वो पोर्ड हो जाएगा. ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट थिंग इज दैट कि जो भी स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स हैं मड के या डस्ट पार्टिकल्स हैं, वो बहुत इजीली हम कोन पे कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. दैट कैन बी कलेक्टेड ऑन द फिल्टर पेपर. ओके, सो अ फिल्टर पेपर फोल्डेड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कोन इज फिक्स्ड onto a funnel. एक फिल्टर पेपर हम लेंगे जिसको हम फोल्ड करेंगे किसके फॉर्म में, कोन के फॉर्म में, और उसको फिक्स करेंगे फनल के ऊपर. हियर आई हैव शोन यू इन दिस डायग्राम दैट वी हैव टेकन अ फिल्टर पेपर, वी हैव मेड अ कोन ऑफ इट, और यहाँ पे एक फनल हमने लिया जिसको कि एक क्लैंप से अटैच किया है, और इस पे हम इस फिल्टर पेपर के कोन को रख देंगे. ओके, फाइन. सो नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, द मिक्सचर इज देन पोर्ड ऑन द फिल्टर पेपर. अब यहाँ पे जो मिक्सचर यूज होगा, ये कौन सा मिक्सचर होगा? दिस मिक्सचर इज द मिक्सचर दैट हैज बीन कम थ्रू डिकेंटेशन. डिकेंटेशन के थ्रू हमने जो ऊपर से लिक्विड, क्लियर लिक्विड को एक दूसरे बीकर या दूसरे ग्लास में निकाला था, उसको दैट लिक्विड वी आर गोइंग टू यूज. ओके, सो दैट वी आर गोइंग टू पोर थ्रू अ फिल्टर पेपर. हियर इन दिस फिगर यू कैन सी दैट दिस लिक्विड इज बीइंग पोर्ड through the filter paper and the residue is being collected here, or you can say the water, the transparent clear water is being collected here. Okay, so the mixture is then poured onto the filter paper. Solid particles in the mixture do not pass through it. जो solid particles हैं, चाहे वो small dust particle होंगे या muds होंगे, sand होगा, chalk होगा, जो भी solid particles होंगे, वो चाहे जितने भी स्मॉल होंगे वो नहीं पास होंगे फिल्टर पेपर के थ्रू एंड दे रिमेन्स ऑन द फिल्टर पेपर। ठीक है, तो वो फिल्टर पेपर या जो भी कॉटन क्लॉथ अगर आप यूज़ कर रहे हैं स्मॉल पोर्स वाले तो उन पे रह जाएंगे और इस प्रोसेस को हम बोलते हैं फिल्टरेशन। Okay, so here you have seen that in the first process where the solid is going to settle down, that is called sedimentation, और जो solid नीचे settle हुआ उसको sediments बोलते हैं। उसी sediments के नाम पे इस process को sedimentation बोलते हैं। Second आता है कि आप जो clear liquid ऊपर आई, after some time जो solid particles नीचे settle down हो गया और जो clear liquid थी उसको आपने दूसरे कंटेनर में ले लिया, मूव कर लिया, तो उसको हम डिकेंटेशन बोल दिए। नेक्स्ट आप आ जाइए इधर कि हमने कोन प्रिपेयर की, अगर हमारे पास फिल्टर पेपर नहीं है और वी कांट मेक दी कोन, देन वी कैन यूज अ क्लॉथ ऑल्सो विच इज हैविंग अ स्मॉल पोर्स। उसको एक फनल पे रख के और एक क्लैंप के अरेंजमेंट हमने किया और उसके थ्रू जो डिकेंटेशन के थ्रू हमें एक क्लियर लिक्विड मिली थी उसको अगेन हमने इसके थ्रू फिल्टर पेपर के थ्रू पास किया, तो अभी हमें बिल्कुल फिल्टर्ड लिक्विड मिली एंड दिस लिक्विड विच इज नॉट हैविंग एनी काइंड ऑफ डस्ट पार्टिकल, एनी काइंड ऑफ सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स, और इट इज फ्री फ्रॉम एनी ऑफ द सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स वेदर इट इज स्मॉल और बिग, एनी सैंड, एनी स्मॉल सॉयल, चॉक पार्टिकल्स, कुछ भी नहीं है, एक क्लियर बस लिक्विड हमें मिला। दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड फिल्टरेशन एंड वी हैव गॉट अ क्लियर लिक्विड। ओके, सो दिस वाज अबाउट segmentation, decantation and filtration. Okay, so today we have studied some of the separation of substances. The first I have told you about sieving, and next we have studied about segmentation, decantation and filtration. So this was all for today. Separation of substances will still be continued in the part 3 of my video. In the part 3 video you are going to see about, we will study some other techniques of separation of substances like evaporation, condensation and all. Okay, so here I complete my second part of separation of substances. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. So Ollie Scholar has got its app also. You can just go in Google Play. There you can download CSCS eScholar Solution app there, and in which videos are there, chapter wise, topic wise videos are there, and we have also got live classes. If you are interested for live classes, we conduct that also. We have got a PDF notes also, MCQ questions are there. If you are interested for solving some of the MCQ questions or you want to give some kind of test, you are welcome for that. So just go in the Google Play and download the app. You can also find in the description box our email ID. If you have any queries, you can just go and email us, and the link of our app, this app link is also given in the description box along with our Facebook page. That is also given in the description box. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video, and if you like my video, please give a like button, and if you have not subscribed our channel Ollie Scholar yet, please do subscribe it so that you can get the daily updates of the videos which we are uploading. We upload videos daily, so just subscribe it for getting the detailed video. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video.